about half this bag. This is rotisserie chicken. About half a rotisserie chicken. Looking good. All right, this is gonna start heating up in just a moment, but I love dishes that can be all done in one skillet. So this is a one skillet dinner here. Here we have some tomato sauce. This is a half a cup we're gonna use. Go right in there. And we're gonna add some salsa. I chose medium because we like a little bit of spice. This is a third of a cup of salsa. And now we're gonna add a few spices. We're gonna put some paprika in here. About 2 teaspoons of paprika. 1, 2. A teaspoon of chili powder. 1 going right on top. And another teaspoon of cumin. Uh-oh, doesn't fit in there. That's okay. We'll do it this way. Perfect, a little more, I love cumin. Okay, I'm gonna give this a stir. Get this nice and mixed together. This is gonna be a delicious casserole, mostly done over stovetop in just a few minutes, and then we're gonna pop it in the oven at the end, but not for very long, it's pretty quick. All right, that is pretty well combined. Next, I'm going to add just a bit of salt and pepper, just to bring out some of those flavors. This is the pink Himalayan salt. And a splash of pepper as well. Good stuff. For all you garlic lovers, we're gonna add some garlic in here. This is a 2 teaspoon measuring spoon here, so about 2 teaspoons of that garlic. And I'll mix that in so it gets well combined. Here we go, mixing that all together.
I can smell that already.
I know, this is so quick and easy. We've made this before with raw chicken, which just takes a little bit longer, but it was also delicious. So if you prefer to work with raw chicken versus rotisserie, you can do it that way. Looking good. All right, we're gonna add our next ingredients. All right, for our casserole, we're gonna have a can of black beans. I already rinsed these, so they're going right in. There we go. And some spinach. This is about 2 cups. It's a little bit more than 2 cups because as we know, when we cook spinach, it shrinks a lot. So I was, kind of gave a heaping 2 cups worth of spinach because we like to get in our veggies whenever we can, and spinach is a great one. All right, just giving this a bit of a stir. Next, we're gonna add something to make this fajita even more fajita-like. We've got I have 2 kinds of tortillas here. You can just use one if you want. If you prefer flour, just use flour or just corn. But these are the small flour tortillas and the small corn tortillas, and I cut up 2 of each, so there's 4 total. If you have bigger tortillas, just use 2 or maybe 3, whatever looks good to you. I'm gonna stir that all in there.
That looks delicious.
Doesn't it look delicious? And it smells delicious. So giving this a nice stir. I'm gonna turn up my heat just a tad. I like to hear that little bit of a sizzle in there. That means I know it's cooking well. I'm gonna spread these tortillas around and make sure there's a little bit of everything. And this is pretty much ready to go. We're just gonna add my husband's favorite ingredient to the top. And then we're gonna pop it in the oven, and that's all it takes, folks. Look at that.
Well, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, I think that looks pretty well distributed. So what I'm gonna do is add our cheddar. I'm using medium cheddar today. You can use whatever cheese you prefer. This is 1.5 cups, and I'm just gonna sprinkle it all over the top of our casserole here. Quick, healthy fajita casserole we have here. All these delicious flavors, pretty low in sodium, and there we go. So I'm gonna turn off my heat here, and it's gonna get real toasty in the oven now. We're gonna put it in at 375 for about 7 to 10 minutes. I think for me it'll be closer to 10 because I really want that cheese to get bubbly. All right, here it is. Our fajita casserole is done after only 10 minutes in the oven. We let it cool for a few minutes, but it's still very hot. I'm gonna add some fresh cilantro right on top because I love that flavor, and it sure looks good too, doesn't it? There we go. Okay, I am ready to dig in. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna need to hold this right here because it is a hot skillet. Look at that. Oh.
That looks good.
Oh, and it smells so good. Honey, lunch is almost served. There we go. Got a little bit of everything right there on my plate. A little more cilantro just because.
Nice.
And here we have lunch, babe.
Okay,
perfect
let's
lunch,
see.
perfect dinner. This took all of, what, 15, 20 minutes to put together entirely. Easy peasy. Excellent, excellent flavor.